When Dick Cheney died, this country lowered its flags. When Aaron died, a friend that I served with who also survived Afghanistan but couldn't survive what the war left inside of him, nobody lowered anything. And that contrast is the sickness at the heart of our politics. Aaron came home from deployment carrying questions that he could never quite outrun. He died alone with his motorcycle on a stretch of Idaho pavement. No tributes, no cameras, no solemn speeches from former presidents, just a quiet funeral for a man who gave more than his country ever bothered to acknowledge. But Dick Cheney, he gets a week of glowing eulogies from the same political class that cheered his wars and ignored their consequences. And that's why today I've done something I know I'm going to regret, but I've published maybe the most raw writing I've ever done since I got back from the war in 2007. It's an article called Before the Country Buries the Truth with Him, the true, real legacy of Dick Cheney. And it's live on Republic right now. I hope you'll check it out and read it. But this is only the start. You see, watching the way that our country has worshiped this warmonger, war criminal, this man that lied us into war, it's done something inside of me that I just can't quite reconcile. I thought I was over these feelings, these emotions, but watching the constant praise, the 3-hour funeral, the former heads of state, presidents, secretaries of state, senators, all talking about what a great patriot he was, and not one of them mentioned the deaths that were caused because of his lies. So over the next 2 weeks, I'm actually going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to release a 6-part podcast series called The True Legacy of Dick Cheney. And I'm going to walk through who he was, how he rose to power, how the neocon machine got behind him, the lies that took us to war, the money that changed hands, and the human cost that Washington still pretends not to see. If you're tired of watching this country honor the architects of disaster while ignoring the people who carry the burden, follow along. I'm going to encourage you to follow our YouTube channel. Follow us on X @TroopsHomeUS. Visit bringourtroopshome.us. Visit defendtheguard.us. Put your name on our mail list so that we can send you updates. You need to know the work that we're doing. And if you do that, you'll get each episode the moment it drops. We owe it to the next generation to tell the truth, because those that were born in the year 2000 or later, they don't know the truth about Dick Cheney because nobody talks about it. It's not in the textbooks. It's not taught in school. It's not on the media. Nobody talks about how he destroyed our foreign policy. Thousands of American troops were killed because of his lies, and 1 million innocent people in Iraq died because he had a bone to pick. We owe it to men like Aaron to make sure that this country never forgets who truly deserves its honor.